Well, if the visual looks better, it's because I got a new phone. You can see all my hairs, my chinny chin chin. Yep. Got a new phone. It's the Galaxy 8. It's an 8 series. It's last year's phone, so I wasn't able to afford this year's phone, which is the Note 9. Cost $1,000 retail. Yeah, and I changed plans from TracFone to Verizon, but was able to keep my Note phone number because I love my phone number. It's so easy to memorize. I'm not gonna disclose it over the internet, of course, but that was what happened yesterday. But that's not what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about my experience filming last weekend. If you've been paying attention to most of my videos, you might have known that I was cast for a Buff State Students project, and I was part of a film pilot for a TV show, where I was cast as a bully, bad guy, kinda obnoxious Boy Scout character. And last Saturday, it was my filming day. It was a really weird experience, especially because I was late. Yeah, I was supposed to be up at Chestnut Ridge 7 to do filming. But me and my Alexa did not cooperate with each other that day, so I ended up waking up at 8, rushing over there. So it wasn't really a big deal. They worked around it. They were awesome, very professional, much more professional than my other filming experience. Was when I was the boom operator with Fishbowl Films that one time. Working with these Buff State students was actually a much better experience because I was an actor and not part of the crew. Oh my goodness, it's just so weird being an actor on a film set. It's much different than being an actor on on stage, or like in a cast, in a live production. Because in a live production, you have months and months and months to prepare a certain series of coordinated events. But on film, you get a couple of shots. You get as many shots as you need to get it right. But no, you're not like memorizing anything. Nothing is like pre-rehearsed that much. It's just a whole different experience. There was this one spot where it was just me in frame talking to these idiot other Boy Scouts from a lamer troop, where the actual actors were all off getting changed for the scene. Well, costume and makeup were up at the casino at Chestnut Ridge, but now I was like out in the park at this like site. So none of the other actors were there. I was just reading with someone else in the crew. It was interesting, to say the least. Because when you're acting on stage and you've had this rehearsed routine that you've been doing for months on end, you get up on stage and do it in front of a live audience. It's a very different feel. Imagine, if you will, for comparison, the whole like kind of pressure that I receive, that I register internally and through my body when I'm acting on stage, is as if everyone in the audience is doing this kind of feel, like they're watching me, and it's just a very steady, very smoothed out pressure throughout the entire audience. And it's nothing that I can't handle. It's something that I enjoy it. I enjoy that kind of attention. I love that kind of feel. All these people watching me live. Such a glorious feeling. But like acting by yourself, just me, in front of a camera crew, it's very different. It's very different because there's the light guy, and then there's this guy with this big reflective circle thing. There's the boom guy who's hovering this thing just out of frame. And then there's the director who's staring you in the face, and then there's the person reading the lines who's staring you in the face, and then there's all of the PAs that aren't doing anything, just staring you in the face. And it's much different feel. It's more like everyone's pointing at you. Like, do the thing. Do the thing! And you're like, oh. It was a little overwhelming at first, but I took a second, took a breath in front of the camera, just relaxed, and then stepped into my character, which is this cocky dillweed of a character named Chadwick. Ooh, I play the Chad. Ooh, oh well. And yeah, it was a very interesting experience, but that by far was the hardest thing that I've done. As well, the only thing that I've ever done is a film actor. But being a film actor is a very easy gig, and you get paid a lot. Even in this small gig, I was getting paid like half my normal salary, half my weekly salary, and I make about $200 a week at Rachel's. But being a film actor, I get paid like $125 a day. I was only filming for one day. However, that's like half as much as that I make in one day. I make half my paycheck in one day. That is crazy. And I know the other kids in the cast are filming for multiple days, so they're walking away with some fat cash. But like, we get paid for like doing a lot of nothing. Like on that day, I know on the day that I was there for all my scenes that we were filming, because all my scenes could be knocked out one day. I know, I just remember hearing these kids, these other actors complain how they were doing nothing all day. And I'm just like, dude, you're getting paid so much money for doing nothing all day, and it's awesome. And like, you don't have to think when you're what they call the talent. You don't have to think about anything besides your character. Like when you're sitting, they have PAs, which are production assistants, with you at all times to like do whatever you want. You want something, they get it for you. You don't have to move a finger. And I'm just like, you guys, how did you know I wanted slaves? I never said that thought aloud. It's crazy. Like I don't deserve to be waited on hand and foot. That's just how it is. I don't deserve to be waited on hand and foot. But here they are, waiting on my hand and my foot. Which is awesome considering I was also late. So I walk in, tired eyes, like poorly dressed. I mean, I dressed alright for like waking up at 8 o'clock and then speeding out the door. And I have this monster in my hand, just sipping on that, trying to wake up. But other than that, I walk in and everyone's like, this guy greets me at the door. It's like, radios into his phone. No, Chadwick is flying in. It's just weird. And then he whisks me off to wardrobe, where they have me put on like 3 pairs of shoes and these really tight pants. What had happened is that they'd mixed up my pants with the pants of another actor, which is this younger kid. And I'm looking at his pants and they're really baggy on him, and I'm looking at my pants and they're crazy tight on me. I'm just like, I'm not sure that this polished, really good Boy Scout character would wear these really tight pants. We got the pants changed. Everything's fine. Everything's hunky and dory. Yeah. Acting is a weird gig, especially in front of the camera. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I got. Let's go. See y'all next week.